Hey, hey. All right. 9 p.m. in the evening on a Sunday night. Hey, man. Still got firecrackers popping in the background. What's good? What's good? What's good? Mhm. Yo. Waiting to see if anybody show up. What's good? What's happening? Come on in. Yo. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? You know it's your main man, Mr. Diamond. Y'all tune in to Ask a Pimp. Hey, man, I thought wasn't nobody gonna show up, bro. Look, man, y'all got to deal with me. Y'all got to bear with me. Got to have this, this background going on thing. So you might see some little blurs and shadows and shit. I have to have that put up because of where I am right now. But anyway, hey man, talk to me. It's your main man, Mr. Diamond. Let me see what we gonna do today, man. Uh shit. Let's talk about it, man. Mm, mm. Oh man, my eyes. Be tripping. We're gonna go without the shades. It's all good. Treetop, cat lover, Aaron Torres, what's good? Somebody fucking fought it, man. Did you know that? I know it now. So hate it for whoever right there with you. You know what I'm saying? You dealt it, they smelt it. Now that we got that out the way, what else we gonna talk about? Well, I guess I'll pull the slingshot and get this thing jumping, man. First of all, let me say thank you to those of you who are on here so far. Let me say I appreciate you. Glad you joined in. Hopefully some more show up, man. I hope everybody done had a chance to check out uh dsddp.com. dsddp.com. Hope you done had a chance to check that out. If you haven't, you might want to go and do that. some real good stuff going on there, man. If you like uh, my literature, I got 3 or 4 books that I done written on there. Uh, and yeah, one of them is a cookbook, my first ever cookbook, man. Some recipes that I did not create them, but I did put my own twist on them. So pick up my cookbook, man. It's real good. I got my seasoning on there. You dig what I'm saying? Clendy, Clendy, what's up? Appreciate you too, baby. Thanks for joining in. But yeah, man, like I say, DSDDP got my seasoning on there, man. Pimp dust, you got to get you some of that if you any kind of cook. You got to get that. And then got my what else on there, man? You can get some t-shirts on there. I got that good old nice smelling cologne, man. Thunder and Lightning. You can get that on there. Uh DSDDP.com. There's a lot of good shit on there, man. So y'all go on there and check it out. Uh hey man, let me know what you think about it in the meantime and in between time. Hey man, we just sit here and ride and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hope y'all been keeping up with me on all other social media, checking me out on my partner podcast, Hip Hop Business. That's BIZZNEZZ. You dig what I'm saying? Uh, DSDDP. DS double DP. Uh, so yeah, man. Hip Hop Business. I'm on there with my partner every Sunday. Uh, you know, just go on through the week, but we go live on there every Sunday. My plan is to do this every Sunday at 9 o'clock live right here for y'all, for my people. You did. Hope you've been checking out my little post up on Instagram, TikTok, all over the place, man. You know, I just, jump in and jump out where I can, make a little something happen. Yeah. But on the main thing, man, I just say, been trying to get with it, man. A lot of people ask me why I don't do YouTube like I used to do it, man. And the only situation is they told me they couldn't really sponsor my content, so they didn't have no way to shoot me no bread. And if I wasn't getting, I ain't gonna say it was a waste of time, but there were other things that needed my time that was putting money in my pocket. YouTube wasn't putting no money in my pocket because they said they couldn't sponsor the content. So that's why I had to dip out for such a long time. And people were saying, "Oh, he went to jail. Oh, he this and that," and nah, bro, ain't none of that happened. I just dipped out because I had to figure out a way to, if I'm gonna be on here, man, if I'm gonna be on here doing my thing, talking to everybody, and hopefully everybody talking back to me, then I just had to find a way to make it beneficial, man. You know, I'm an old school cat nowadays. I don't do a whole lot. I ain't at no 9 to 5, so everything I gotta do gotta be vital to my title, man. I gotta do everything to put a little bit of paint where it ain't, put something in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Sock it to my pocket. So that's why I hadn't been real active on uh, YouTube or pretty much any other social media. But figured that shit out. I figured it out now. So y'all see me here every Sunday night live at 9 o'clock, and then catch me through the week just doing what we do throughout the week. And that's how we're gonna get down. But right now, man, you can join in, we can talk live. You can shoot me a question right now while we on live. You can just give me a comment while we on live. You can tell me what's on your mind while we on live. Whatever you want to do while we on live. You know what I'm saying? We can get that done. So yeah, man, I'm gonna hang out for a minute, see what happens. Hopefully a few people stop by. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, I had to put this simulated background up because of where I am. I'm not where I usually be when I do my little recordings. And so for the sake of privacy, I had to go ahead and throw this little simulated background up. But I kind of dig it, man. I wish it showed my whole little old splash, but I kind of dig it. I might use it a little bit more. I might make something specifically for it so I can use it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Hey, Clindy, look, you ain't got to imagine it, bro. Just hire me. Just hire me and see it live and in person, man. It's all good. Yeah, sometimes it's funny to me. I ain't gonna even lie. Sometimes it's funny to me, man. I never thought in a million years that you know what I'm saying, I'd be bringing it to the crowd like that, man. But uh, I ain't no stranger to the stage. Back in the day, I used to do a little performing. Yeah, your man used to be a rapper. Used to do a little rapping, and I was a MC for a lot of fashion shows back in the day. Um, So I ain't really no stranger to the stage. I ain't really no stranger to the mic. The only difference is I'm a little bit heavier, a little bit older. But yeah, man, once I get started, it's all good. So if you know anybody who need a motivational speaker, uh shit, shoot them my way, man. Be greatly appreciated. And I do offer finder fees too. I do offer finder fees. Anybody who give me a motivational speaking gig, I do offer finder's fee. So yeah, put a little change in both our pockets, man. But yeah, look, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad about it at all, man. I understand it's hard to picture somebody like me up in front of an audience talking about something that ain't, if you know me, something that ain't what I'm usually spitting shit about. But yeah, man, it's just like a wrestling match, man. You got to go up against who you come up against, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I know about me is if I can get to it, I can get through it for real. So shit. I accept all challenges, baby. That's just how I get down. Obviously, you got the charisma. He say, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And yeah, charisma do play a big part of it. Uh, when I first started doing it, the first two shows I did, first two gigs I had, man, I was just kind of like I am now, just cool. I'm always me. I don't have a character. You dig what I'm saying? I have a surname, but I don't have a character, if that makes sense. So I'm always me. You dig what I'm saying? And I'll be I was talking kind of cool, calm, and collected, and I think people was expecting me to be live and and jumping and bouncing around and everything. But like I said, once I get my motor started, man, it's smooth sailing. I'll be like Pastor. That's crazy, man. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man, you'd be surprised at how many people call me a pastor. Say I either look like or sound like a pastor. I don't really know what a pastor sound like. Honestly, I don't even know what one's supposed to look like. But I've heard that so many times, man. But I don't know. I can see that. I can see where you come from with that. But like I say, the only one way to know for sure is to either hire me or either buy one of my by one of the shows that I already did. I don't really have them up for sale, but they will be pretty soon. You did. It was easy when DVDs was a thing, and I could just sling the DVDs. But now this digital shit is something different, man. So, you know, it bees what it bees. You know, you only eat off what you know, and the more you know, the more you grow. So, I try to not be contained doing one thing. I try to always have something else. Uh, Dante Champion, what's good, my man? Yeah, man, I still got all my old DVDs. But that's the problem. I got them on DVD. I can make a digital copy if somebody wanted to get that. But I can make a DVD copy if you still have a DVD player. But yeah, I still got all everything, man. One love right back at you, bro. Appreciate you chiming in, man. Thanks for riding with me. I'll just letting everybody know, man. If you haven't already, check that website out, DSDDP. That's DSDDP.com, man. Check it out. Support your man. And only take one purchase to show support. You dig what I'm saying? Pass it around to all your friends. Let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what I like to call black excellence. You can call it what you want to, but still black owned, black business, and I support it. I think you all should support it. Hey, that's where I'm at with that. Ain't forgot about you already. That's what's good, man. That's what's good. It's nice to know that I ain't being forgotten. I like to feel like I'm a very memorable person. I like to know that I'm still relevant in some cases, man, in some circles. So very nice, man. Um, so yeah, man, y'all holler at me, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to chop it up, man. Anything on your mind, let me know. Anything you want to talk about, let me know, man. That's what we doing right now. That's what this live thing is gonna be about from now on. It used to be just when I felt like it, but I'm trying to get it into a regular thing now, and I think I got it down to where it's gonna be right here, right now, 9 o'clock on Sunday nights. If anything change, I'll put a splash up. I'll put something up online and let everybody know. But for right now, I feel like you could depend on it being 9 o'clock on Sunday nights. Uh, yeah, live and in color, 9 p.m. every Sunday. Every Sunday, playing games with the game. What you mean? What you mean by or playing games with the game? Elaborate a little bit for me. Let's dissect that. See what's really going down. How do you fix? How do I fix that? How do you fix what? I think I'm missing something, bro. Hit me with the question again. I think I'm missing the actual question that you're asking. How do I fix that? So kind of clean it up for me. Let me know. Sharpen it up for me. Let me know what the actual question is, man. Cause I see or playing games with the game, and I see how do I fix that trust issues. You ask me how you trust a hoe. Is that what you're asking me? Like how you trusted somebody in the game? Is that the business? Because if that's the business, oh man, that's a onion with many, many, many layers. So, and if you already have trust issues, then eh, the down truth is probably ain't nothing that I can tell you gonna be able to work that out for you. But if you're asking me how do you trust a whole or how do you trust anybody in the game, then like I say, the bottom line of it is you cannot. There is no, you can't trust. I mean, if you, okay, let's look at it like from a partnership. If you and your partner go into business and y'all decide that that's going to be y'all business and y'all got a squad of broads or whatever, and you can probably trust your partner depending on how you know them. But the game itself, you can trust the game. The game ain't never change. The game gonna be what it is. But the players in the game, which in this case is the hoes, the peas, you can't trust none of them. Nah, you don't have to cut her loose. That's just the nature of the game. You ain't gonna never be able to trust her. You can even fall in love with her. You still don't be able to trust her. The reason why is because her whole role is set up to not be trusted. Her whole role is to fake and front, get guys to pay her, get guys to give her their money, get guys to basically fall in love with her. So, that's her whole That's what's embedded into her. That's her whole makeup. Now, uh, you can trust her to the point to where if you give her instructions, you can trust her to follow your instructions. You can trust her to, like I like to say, trust a hoe to be a hoe, but you just flat out trust her. I mean, because if she make $1,000, she probably gonna run home 7 or 8 of it, tell you that's what she made. If she, if somebody trying to knock and she doesn't listen to him, she ain't gonna tell you that, especially if she don't go with him. If you know what I'm saying, if she got down and did something for free, or if she doing something on the side, making extra money, she ain't gonna tell you that. So it ain't that's the kind of ways that you can't trust her. You dig what I'm saying? And and then as far as other P's, their design is to win. So if you take your broad around another P, you can't trust him. He gonna tell you, oh yeah, everything good. But at the same time, he trying to knock you for the hoe, especially if she a producer, especially if she bringing it in. He gonna try to get her. So now if you trying to bed down with a bitch and make her your girlfriend or whatever, I'ma say you can trust a hoe about as much as you can trust any other broad out here walking around. I feel like a hoe would probably run it to you right quicker than a regular broad would, than a square broad would. But nah, man, it's not designed around trust. So I don't like it either. But it is what it is. If you know me, if you ever heard anything about me, I'm gonna run it to you right. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give it to you the way I know it. Somebody else might disagree, but the way I know it and the experience that I've had, it's not a trust game, man. It's not based on trust on any level. So uh, you can trust a hoe to be a hoe, but you can't trust a hoe. Hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, man. I don't like it either, but shoot, you, you can't never. I mean, when you got to find ways to uh, pull your hoe in, make her close to you. You dig? If she reach your stack, check her, check her pockets, check her bra, check her panties, check her shoes, check her boots. Let her know you're attentive. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, like I say, she ain't gonna never reach you the whole thing. I can't say never. Every hoe is different, but for the most part, stashing is part of their makeup. Lying is part of their makeup. Lying about where they been, lying about what they've been doing. I mean, it's just what hoes do, man. You know, uh, they are actresses, like strippers. You go to a strip club, you dig, them hoes is all on you, rubbing on you, telling you how good you look and how good you smell, and oh daddy, blah blah blah. That's part of their game to make you like them. That's basically a hoe's build up. The difference in a hoe and a stripper is, for a fact with a hoe that your money is going towards some satisfaction. With a stripper, basically, your money is going towards some conversation. But the trust level is about the same. Would you in there trusting a stripper when she say she love you and all this here kind of shit? Do you trust that that's real? I wouldn't. I ain't been to a strip club in about 20 some years, but when I did used to go, I never would have trusted that type of situation. And I dated a couple of strippers, and and I still didn't trust them. I felt like their lifestyle wouldn't allow them to show me, wouldn't allow them to let me trust them. So I look at hoes the same way. Yep, 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 yep. But yeah, definitely don't cut her loose. Just make sure you groom her right, man. Just make sure you good instructions breed good production. So just make sure you lay it out to her the way you want it done, so that when you do lay it out, she know how to play it out, and that she will get you. There's an old saying, the way you put it in her head is the way you get your bread. So the more you tell her, the more you talk to her, The more you, like I said, groom her, the more you let her know what to expect, let her know what to do, teach her how to move, teach her how to talk. You know what I'm saying? The more you do that, then I feel like the more you can call it trust. But it ain't gonna never be 100% trust, bro. Don't ever do that, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's talk, Jeff. What's good? Thanks for chiming in, man. Thanks for chiming in. Yeah, yeah, Dante. I appreciate it, bro. Clendy. You know what, man? You know what? I can feel you on that, man, but you can't really, I'm gonna say as far as a mother goes, a mother wants to be a good woman. She wants her children to see the world with colorful eyes and beautiful lenses. She wants that. So even though that might have been the worst thing she did, I would venture to say that it wasn't intentional because my mom did the same thing with me. My mom was a great woman in my eyes, and she tried to make me see the best in everybody. But my growing up, my situation or whatever, it didn't allow me to see the best in everybody. So even though my mama tried to get that to happen, it didn't happen. Now I saw the best in a lot of people. I saw the best, especially when she was around, because she had a way of bringing out the best in people. But yeah, I agree. That's the worst thing that a mother could do. And I mean, it's not the worst thing a mother could do to be a good woman, but to make you think that every other women are good, that's a shallow, shallow, shallow truth for a mother to instill in a son. And a lot of us got twisted that way. A lot of us got tricked that way because a lot of us had good mothers or have good mothers, and we look at our mothers and think, well, hey man, especially when we're young, we think, well, shit, if my mom that way, every other woman that way. But the way I look at it is, um, and the way I learned to see it was when you step away from your mom, there's no other woman that's going to be in a mother's position. Every other woman you come across, there's not going to be another woman. And I'm not talking about grandmother and auntie. I'm talking about women that you deal with on a different level. There's never going to be another one, even if you call her mama. Shit, I call my OG little mama. But the mama part of it is just a little cute little situation for ain't gonna be a woman that's gonna be mama. It ain't gonna be another woman that's gonna be mother. All these motherfucking women is gonna be, you know, even if she your best friend, good friend, she ain't gonna be mama. She's still a woman, and in that respect, she's not gonna be good like a mother, not to you. And if you know a chick who got children, watch how she is with her children, especially the men, the boys, the males. Most women try to be good mamas to their boys. They try to be role models to their girls. They try to be good women to their boys. And sometimes it work out. And just like you grew up thinking all these motherfuckers are good and they just all ain't. They're just not, man. And that's how it goes down. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, what's happening? Like, keep it coming, man. Let's keep it going, man. That's good conversation. That's some good conversation right there, man. That's some good like my shorty say, that's some good dressing to put on the salad. I like it, you know. But like I say on my TikTok, man, I'm on call for it all. That's what's on my YouTube page, but it's still Ask a Pimp. It's gonna always be Ask a Pimp, but I changed it to on call for it all so that the sponsors won't be afraid of the content. And then there are gonna be some days when we ain't even really chopping it up about the ism or the game. We're just chopping it up about life in general, man. and then that's how I'm gonna stay active on YouTube. Hey man, my holidays is great, man. I got to sit back, you know what I'm saying? Ate big, you dig what I'm saying? Watch the fireworks from my crib. I could see, have a very clear view of the sky, no trees and shit in the way. You know what I'm saying? Oh my, neighborhood's house is on fire. Neighbor's house, that's a terrible thing. That's the danger you face when people popping firecrackers in your hood, though, man. But I'm just glad that nothing happened like that over here, man. I hope everybody came out of it all right. But yeah, I was watching all the little firecrackers in the sky, and they still popping them, man. I can hear them outside my window. They can, especially like right now, I'm upstairs, so it feel like I'm closer to them for some reason. It might just be my mind playing tricks on me. But whenever I'm upstairs, I feel like I'm closer to the fireworks, man. I can, if I wanted to, I could go look out the window right now and probably see them. Um, you know, there's an area near my crib that's close by the lake where it's designated. It's a designated firecracker zone. So they have kind of like if you ever seen the firecrackers at the State Fair Park over there in South Dallas, it's kind of like that. So they have a whole big fucking display every fourth. And yeah, man, it's spectacular, man. Come combine that with some slabs on the grill, some good conversation, good old lemonade, and some good old TV. Shit, man, they had an OP up in this motherfucker feeling like granddaddy, man. It's all good. Hey, yeah. Hope everybody else had a very wonderful fourth, very nice holiday, and many, many more to come. Oh, and if it's anybody birthday, let me say happy birthday. I say I'm promised to start doing that. Shouting out happy birthdays. If anybody online and it's your birthday, let me know, man. Uh, and if you ain't online, if anybody who can hear this or see this, if today's your birthday, I want to say happy birthday. Wish you many, many more and hope you enjoyed your day. But it ain't over. It ain't over to some of y'all. It's still early. You know what I'm saying? To me, it done got late, but shit, back in the days, 9 or 10 o'clock, that's when shit was just getting popping. But nowadays, 9, 10 o'clock, I go to yawning. Go to yawning, man. Vegas, yeah, man. Vegas, they stay popping them off. You gotta watch it in Vegas too. Shit, some of them might not be firecrackers, and mostly pistols. But the last time I was in Vegas, I was close to one of the. It wasn't really a desert, but it was a big ass sandy field. I'm trying to remember the name of the little city. Uh, anyway, I can't remember the name of it, man. This old white bro was out there that I knew. I was out there for about 5 days, man, and shit, that little field was at one of the, it was around the fourth, and that little field was lit up from about the second to the fifth. Mhm. Clindy, M10, Memphis. Well, no fireworks. Yeah, Memphis 10. Yeah, they be letting them ratchets off out there too. So yeah, I know about the M10, baby. I ain't no stranger to Memphis. Yes, yes. No, I might be telling too much, but back in my doughboy days, I used to run a little work through M10 with some old cats I know. Damn, it was some good old days. We ain't gonna get into all that. Oh, but yeah, yeah, they be going all night, going all night. Yeah, and don't be fooled either. Dallas ain't even over here in Dallas. It ain't all just firecrackers either. These motherfuckers out here got rifles and shotguns that they like to let off. Personally, I don't believe in wasting bullets, man. I don't know. I don't want to shoot nobody, but I damn sure don't want to shoot up in the air. Statute of limitations is over. Say, man. Yeah. I wish that was true, boy, but some things don't. Some things don't have a statute of limitation, and I experienced a couple of those things. So I got some jackets on my back that ain't gonna never go away. But for the most part, you're right. Yeah, man, I just enjoy it. Like people out there having fun, I just enjoy it, man. If I'm a part of it, I play with it. If I ain't a part of it, I get out the way of it. But on the fourth, I always enjoy a good fireworks show. And shit, I probably spend about 300-400 on fireworks. And like I said, near my house, there's a place that's dedicated to fireworks. Shit, I'll go over there sometimes and give them out to the kids. Just they're not the little bitty kids, of course, but I'm saying the younger people, the teenagers or whatever. Sometimes I just give them out to them, man, and just watch them have fun and just bust them and pop them. And you know, my daughter, she don't really like fireworks, um, you know. So I just go out and watch everybody else have fun with them. Hey man, much love back to you. Anything I can do to help, man, that's what I'm here for. I'm on call for it all, baby. If I can add a little spark in the dark, that's what the business is. And I wish nothing but the best to you and your game. Hopefully your game experience nothing but elevation. That's all we want. You dig what I'm saying? That's all we want. Get it up all day. Top game, top game. Don't never stop sharpening your axe, my friend. Don't never stop sharpening your axe. Mm. Yeah, that remind me of when I first started doing this Ask Pimp thing. And y'all gotta excuse me. I got dry eyes and they just be running and running sometimes. I put these fucking drops in them. Anyway, somebody asked me about how I feel about do I feel like I'm violating by giving game away? Hell no. I mean, I understand people be talking about uh the game is to be sold and not told, but I really feel like that's a played out notion because I used to hear people say, and I used to say it. I used to say it because it sounded cool. I ain't really think much about it, but then hell, every time I look at somebody who on top of their game when they talking to somebody else, that's all they doing is giving away game. It don't matter what game they playing, hustlers, doughboys, pimps. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there boosting back in the day. That's all they do is give away game, man. Just watch two people who hustling talk to each other, or watch somebody who hustle talk to somebody else. All they're gonna do is, yeah, man, I went over here and did this right here, man, and and the way I did this, and you bust this down and blah blah blah, and you do this. All they doing is give away game. So hell no, I don't feel like I'm violating, man, because I honestly feel like what I did, it's not a common cloth, so to speak. It's not a situation that anybody and everybody can do. So when I speak on it, anybody can listen to it, but anybody can soak it up, but very few gonna actually use it and improve it and do something with it. So I can talk about it all day long to whoever I want to talk about it to, and I don't feel like I'm in violation because if I'm talking to somebody and they can use it, then I'm blessing their game and they blessing mine by allowing me to pass it. If I'm talking to somebody who can't use it and just probably like to hear about it, then you know what I'm saying, then I'm making somebody day. I'm giving them some news they can use. So either way I look at it, I look like it's a win-win when I chop game, man. So nah, I don't ever feel like I'm violating the game when I talk about it and give it away. I'm you know, if anybody down to listen to me, man, I'm down to tell you about it. The only thing you gotta keep in mind is when I do give away game, I don't make shit up. Whenever I talk about something, it's either something that I personally did or something that I personally witnessed. You dig what I'm saying? And when somebody asks me a direct question, I tell them, hey man, I'm gonna tell you, I might can't tell you how to do that thing, but I can tell you how it worked for me. I can tell you what I did to make that thing happen. But what worked for me might not work for you, but I can only tell you how I did it. Now, if I saw it, with my own eyes and saw somebody do it and saw it work, then I can tell you, hey man, I saw this cat do this and it shit worked, blah blah. So I don't never just make up shit just so it can sound good. I don't never just like talk about shit that I don't know about. Every time if I'm shit, if I'm talking about it, I don't need to live through it or I either need to watch somebody else live through it. So yeah, man, you can always, when you come to me, I'm gonna run it to you right. I'm gonna serve it to you straight up, just like Jesus served it to Moses, man, raw and uncut. So yeah, that's how I do. That's how I'm gonna keep doing. And that's why I want y'all to keep fucking with me, man, because this way you're gonna get it. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like but that's on every limit. That's on anything you can think about, man. If I tell you if you never touched a knife in your life and I show you how to use a knife, it's up to you if you take that knife and go stick it in somebody's gut, or if you take that knife and go carve out a statue and sell it for $100. It's up to you. I just give you the tool. How you use the tool is up to you. You dig what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a crash dummy, then that's up to you. But I'm gonna give you the tool, and I'm gonna show you how that tool worked for me. Take that and do with it as you will. Yes, sir. Hey man, if anything on your mind, man, now's the time. I'm a go and do something different when the 10 o'clock hour hit. Look like we got about 9 minutes for that. So we got 9 minutes for last call, man. If anything on your mind, let's get it done now. If not, we'll have to wait till 9 o'clock next Sunday. Man, come on with it. I'm waiting. Yeah. And the crazy thing about it too, when I be online, I get a lot of people from overseas for some reason hitting me up. And a lot of times I have to use translators to figure out what they saying, man. Y'all be surprised. There's some crazy shit going. Nah, way back when I was coming through Memphis, man, that was on some dope boy shit, man. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't really like they say, broke my first buck in the P business back when I was doing that. Um, Back when I was coming through there, that was on some dope boy shit, man. But I think, like I wrote in my book, I feel like I always been a P. I just didn't know how to use it. Cause like they say, uh, I believe you can be born with it. I also believe you can obtain it. I feel like it was in me because I used to do shit like when I was a little kid, man. I used to my sister was she was in a dance class, like a ballerina dance. One of my older sisters. I got three sisters that's older than me, and one that's younger than me. One of my older sisters, she was in a ballerina class. She was beautiful. She's still beautiful. She just fat to the motherfucker now. But back then, she had that hourglass figure and everything, man. And I'm talking about I was a young cat, man, like 10 years old, and a couple of cats, especially this one Mexican man. He used to love, 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 love my sister, man. And I used to tell the motherfucker, man, like, hey, man, give me $5 and I'll tell her to kiss you, you know. And no one know that all that it was just like that. So what I do, I take the five, I go to my sister, hey man, if you go kiss Eddie, I give you $1. Oh, okay, a whole dollar. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a whole dollar. And she kissed this motherfucker. I give her $1. The other four was for me. So I was already doing little shit like that. I just didn't know that that was pimping. You did what I'm saying? And yeah, man. And then I would have, bras bringing me shit like, I tell them, hey, you bring me some Snickers. You bring me some, peppermints. You bring me some sodas or whatever. And then I would get these hoes to bring me all this shit to school. Then I turn around and go out to the athletic yard and set up and sell all the shit that they done brought me. So, I was already doing the shit that I didn't recognize as pimping. So it was always in me. But before I realized that that's who I was on some dope boy shit. Yep, and I was pretty good at it. But a broad once told me something that, yeah, being a business manager, yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all the P is on the cool. But I remember Broad told me way back in the gap, man, as far as being a dope boy goes, she said, man, you don't, I hear a lot of cats say, oh man, I was good at selling dope. I was good, blah, 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 blah. And and I done said it and I felt like I was good. But she said, man, look, you ain't gotta be good at selling dope. You just got to have good dope. And if you got good dope, you just got to let somebody know you got it. Dope gonna sell itself. So that was some game she gave me that blessed me throughout my whole little old journey as a dope boy. And I quit trying to be a good dope boy and start trying to have the best quality. But that's not a situation or a subject for this channel. But yeah, man, so just a little bit of shit about Mr. Diamond that you might not have known. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be personal. I want y'all to know the real me so y'all can feel me. How about it? Yes, sir. Look, man, we got about 4 more minutes to ride. Anything else on your mind? Now's the time. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. And that was a big one right there. That sounded like a cannon. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I just heard something down there. Felt like it shook the house. But yeah, I think they'll probably be popping firecrackers here over about. Usually it go on the fourth and the fifth, and they usually be through by the fifth. I did read Iceberg Slim book. I did. It was a nice read. Yeah, I read it. I later heard. I don't want to tarnish the dude's situation because that book is iconic now. But I later heard that a lot of it was what they call it, ghost written for him. But I don't like to look at it that way. I like to think that he probably dictated it to somebody and had them write it. Uh, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I did read it, man, and going through the pages of that book, that dude, that dude was a cold piece of game. And yes, I do believe that it's a true situation. I believe it all happened. Just like if y'all get my book, Criminal Moves, off of dsddp.com, all that shit in that book really happened. And it really happened to me. And it ain't about pimping, it's just about being arrested, but it's some good stuff in there. Now I do have another book that I'm working on that's all about the ism, all about the game. So when that book come out, y'all have your pocketbooks ready because it's gonna be for sale. It's gonna be on Amazon and it's gonna be on my website, dsddp.com. And you know, I want y'all to get it. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. You don't want to be pissed off over a bird. I'm pretty sure nobody else do either. So hopefully that won't happen to you. I don't understand. I don't really understand the question, Harvey. Harvey, I see you say you're a serious guy and a big family man. You don't be pissed off over a bird. Um, if you could make that into a question, then I can let you know where I'm at with it. So, but you got to do it quick because I'm about to get up out of here. I read the message. A serious guy and a big family man don't want to be pissed off over a bird. You talking about a bird at work? A bird at work? Oh, okay. You from London, English, something like that? You from English, London or something? Yeah, I heard y'all call them birds over there. Heard y'all call them birds, but shit, what's the bird doing to piss you off? First of all. Secondly, if you're talking about being in the game and being a family man, that is very possible, but that's a hard degree of separation. It's really hard to separate those two. And your family gonna piss you off just like the bird gonna piss you off. But uh um yeah, I don't really think I don't really think there's nothing that can happen that's gonna keep you from being pissed off because you got to spend a lot of time with them birds if you're talking about in the game. Now, if you're just talking about having a bitch on the side, that's some different shit. But she's pregnant. I'm seeing her. She's traveling here. But I caught her yesterday. My mom's got cancer. My dad died last month. Hey man, first of all, I'm really sorry about the hardships you're going through. Uh, Now, if the chick pregnant, is she your side chick or your main chick or what? At any rate, if you dealing with her, if you got her pregnant, you're gonna be pissed off for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And if she your work, if she your game, if she your hoe, then you gonna stay pissed off with her. Uh, so it ain't really no way to get around that. But if she pregnant, then my suggestion would be you know, you still if she game, if she a worker, if she just your girlfriend, this ain't gonna help you. But if she's actually a piece of work and you got her out making money, then my advice would be to let her continue to make money, continue to make money until she about to pop. Once she domino and she had that baby, and if it's your baby, then y'all got to figure out what direction you want her to go after that. But you got to understand, once she had that baby and her maternal instincts kick in, she's gonna be so much worse than she is right now with you dealing with other broads because she's gonna feel like not only do you owe her the time, but you owe the baby the time too. So yeah, man, you got your work cut out for you, man. Uh, man, I would love to chop it up a little more with you, man, but you was a little bit tardy to the party, man. It's about time for me to get on up out my ass and blast off. But listen, I will be back again. Same bad time, same bad channel. Be back Sunday, 9 p.m. Y'all be sure to tune in and we'll chop it up a whole lot more, man. That's just how we're gonna do it from now on. So man, Mr. Diamond, and I'll holler at you. All right.